everyone. Thank you for joining us today for this webinar on how to streamline your qualification process to under 10 minutes with AutogenAI. My name is Andy Dodds. I'm a Senior Product Manager here at AutogenAI. In today's session, I'll be showing you how you can transform your bid qualification process, making it faster, smarter, and more efficient. Whether you're a company that spends too much time sifting through bid portals or one that bids on the same projects year after year, our tool can help you make more informed, data-driven decisions in less time. For those of you who may not be familiar, AutogenAI is a cutting-edge AI platform designed to assist in bid writing, qualification processes, and proposal creation, enabling organizations to enhance their performance and productivity. By the end of this webinar, you'll have a clear understanding of how to make a bid, no bid decision within seconds, rapidly pinpoint the core requirements of any bid or tender, streamline tedious questionnaire filling with AI, effectively manage submissions and tasks, decrease redundant work and analysis to save time and costs, and speed up your overall qualification and bid application process by 2.5 times. We'll also be doing a live demonstration, so stay tuned for that. Just before we get into that, I just want you to think about how much time you and your team spend on reviewing bid documents, analysing requirements to determine a bid, no bid decision, and preparation time before you even start the writing process. Based on our own recent research, for large, complex government bids, teams take on average a week of evaluation to fully determine whether a bid is suitable, 2 days to 4 weeks to respond to pre-qualification questionnaires, and 100 hours of time preparing. So let's dive in. One of the biggest pain points companies face is deciding whether to bid on a project. Some companies have entire teams dedicated to sifting through bid portals to find the right opportunities, while others may bid on the same projects year after year without evaluating if they're best fit. Both approaches can lead to wasted time and resources, and the average large enterprise spends 15 to 30 hours a week sifting through bid portals. This is where AutogenAI comes in. We've made it easier for you to quickly understand tender requirements by extracting critical information in a format that is flexible to you. Whether you need a summary, an analysis of the size and weight of the questions, or insight into the Commissioner's priorities, our AI helps you make an informed bid, no bid decision within seconds. Imagine being able to look at a tender and instantly see the key information that matters to your business. No more sifting through pages of documentation. Now, I'd like to demo the extract feature, which allows you to pull out the most relevant information with just a click. In this example, I've uploaded an RFP, a specification, and a list of technical questions as examples of documents that you may have to evaluate. Combined, this is roughly 24,000 words. Our extract tool easily handles much larger amounts of text, upwards of 450,000 words. I'm now going to request a number of extraction types using these example documents. Whilst those requests are processing, I'll give you a quick overview of the tool. So Extract provides a series of powerful predefined extractions, each able to draw out and present key information from these bid documents. For example, the critical bid decision information extracts key practical information from the bid specification that helps to inform the bid, no bid decision. I'll be showing you an example of this first. Another I will show you is the Commissioner's priorities or key requirements, which includes the most important requirements set out by the issuer of the RFP, along with more subjective requirements. Custom keyword extractions give you the flexibility to extract based upon your own keywords. Summaries of different lengths can be produced quickly, summarizing the most important points down to a quickly digestible overview. And shred or key terms can be used to build the first draft of your compliance matrix. Pull out key requirements from a document according to common requirement keywords and send them straight to Excel. Okay. So the first of our requests is now complete. So this is the extract bid decision information that has been generated using the documentation. So this gives an overview of the contract value, other requirements such as the procedures, the process for submitting the tender, and various other information that sits within those documents brought together in a handy document for you to read, which will be far quicker than going through 24,000 words. Okay. Next, let's talk about how you can rapidly pinpoint the core requirements of a tender document. In traditional processes, it can take hours to comb through extensive requirements, and you can run the risk of missing key details. However, with AutogenAI, leveraging AI to extract this core information can be done in under 2 minutes. Our intelligent search capabilities allow you to quickly access the most crucial details, whether it's the project scope, deliverables, or key deadlines. And because the AI understands bid language, it filters out the noise and shows you exactly what you need to focus on, cutting through the complexity. According to bid experts, on average, 100 pages requires a week to fully digest. In the time it used to take just to read a few pages of a document, you can now have a comprehensive understanding of what's required and make smarter, faster decisions. I'll start by showing you the key priorities we extracted from our document set. This provides an overview of the opportunity and the contract to be awarded, as well as a range of key requirements you need to know in order to inform a bid, no bid decision, or when entering the preparation phase following a bid decision. Here, just to highlight a few of the sections, we have learner progression, quality assurance and continuous improvement, bidding guidelines, and so forth. In addition to this, we also have a powerful shred tool that can be used to build the first draft of your compliance matrix. Shred pulls out key requirements from the documents according to common requirement keywords and sends them straight to Excel with default shred, or customize the keywords you send with custom shred. And I'll show you how quickly this works just now. Okay. So here, the content of those 3 documents has been shredded. And by default, it's going to highlight all of the important action words, the shoulds, the musts, the wills, should nots, must nots, will nots, and a range of other key terms that highlight important requirements that you need to know. Now, let's discuss one of the most tedious parts of the qualification process, filling out pre-bid questionnaires. Many RFPs require a detailed questionnaire before you're even allowed to submit a bid. These questionnaires are often repetitive and time-consuming, taking anything from 2 days to a month, depending on the complexity of the questionnaire. Here's where AutogenAI makes life easier. By leveraging AI and our unique Q&A framework, you can automatically populate these questionnaires with the most up-to-date information stored in your answer bank. Instead of filling out each question manually, AutogenAI scans your knowledge hub and fills out the form for you in less time than it would take to answer 1 or 2 questions in the traditional way. Let me show you how this works. I'll start with the answer bank. This is a gold source of high quality responses to common questions stored and updated continuously for reuse across multiple bids. The answer bank can be leveraged to draft responses to questionnaires in a matter of seconds. The Q&A workbook is where we import the questions we need to respond to in order to start the process of generating responses. I've prepared a short example question set and we'll ingest these using a simple Excel template. So the questions are ingested and I can now run the autofill. So the autofill will interrogate the answer bank and look for exact, near exact, and semantically similar entries from which to retrieve a response. If there is no match found in the answer bank, then the system will look at your document library and try to answer the question from information found there. If this is the case, we'll show you which documents were used so you can validate whether or not this is a suitable response. When you are happy, you can export the workbook simply to Excel. As so. Early adopters have already told us that this function has already helped them speed up their process by 10 times. So once you've decided you're moving forward with a bid, Autogen can help manage the entire process. Managing submissions efficiently at scale can be a daunting task, especially when you're dealing with multiple bids. Bid managers working in larger teams spend an average of 2 to 4 weeks just setting up for a bid. Smaller teams spend 2 weeks. Autogen's platform provides bid-specific task management tools that allow you to split up complex questions, track progress, and review everything in one place, saving teams of any size time and headaches. Instead of juggling multiple documents and spreadsheets, you can streamline your team's workflow and collaborate seamlessly. Assign tasks, track progress, and ensure every detail is covered before the submission deadline. It's a central hub that keeps everyone on the same page. Here, I've created an example project and have captured the relevant party name, dates, and overall status. I can manage members and their permissions on the project. I can create folders and sections, volumes, and capture and structure the responses within those sections, as you can see here. I can assign questions to team members and track the status of each part of the bid. And here I can see the response that's being currently drafted for this part of the bid. At all times, I know who's working on what stage we're at, and whether or not we're on track to hit our target dates. Now, one of the most frustrating things about the qualification process is the amount of repetitive analysis, going over the same documents, re-examining the same requirements, and essentially doing the same work multiple times. With AutogenAI, we can help you avoid that by streamlining much of this process. Our AI not only extracts relevant data once, but stores it for future use. This means no more redoing the same work for similar tenders, saving precious time and reducing costs. The information you've already gathered is always at your fingertips, ready for you to use when needed. So, taking this question as an example, I'm missing the word count and the weighting for this particular response. So I'm going to go back to extract and find my bid questions extraction. Okay. I'm going to scroll to the relevant question, and I can see here the question has been extracted. I can also see the word limit, and I can also, or the character limit in this case, and the section weighting. So I can quite easily go back and update that accordingly. Finally, before we get to questions, let's just talk about how AI can help increase your speed to application. AutogenAI increases your overall qualification and bid application speed by up to 2.5 times, allowing you to complete the entire process from qualification to submission much faster than traditional methods. This increase in speed not only allows you to apply to more tenders, but also frees up time to focus on refining your bids for the projects that matter most. By streamlining your entire process, you're reducing the time spent on manual tasks and increasing your chances of success. Once you've prepared your bid, AI-powered ideation, research, and writing tools help you to draft, edit, and elevate your bid responses, whilst reducing drafting time by 70%. Our creative and evidence ideation tools effortlessly source proprietary and public information to incorporate credible evidence into proposals, and we've helped our customers increase their win rates by up to 241%. To recap, we've covered a lot today about how AutogenAI can help you streamline your qualification process to under 10 minutes. We explored how you can instantly make a bid, no bid decision by extracting key tender information, rapidly pinpoint the core requirements in under 2 minutes using AI, streamline tedious questionnaire filling, saving you hours, manage submissions and tasks more efficiently with bid-specific tools, eliminate redundancies and avoid repetitive work, and increase your speed to application by up to 2.5 times. In a world where time is money, AutoGen gives you the edge to be faster, smarter, and more competitive by cutting down on wasted time and streamlining the more mundane parts of the qualification process so you can focus on what truly matters, winning bids. If you want to learn more, please contact us through our website or at contact@autogenai.com. We'll be sending around a recording of this webinar to everyone that has registered at the end. That wraps up the main part of today's session. I'll now open up the floor for any questions that you may have. Thank you. Just bear with me while I access. So I can't see any questions currently on the Q&A section. I know we have Cameron online from AutoGen primed and ready to answer any questions that were coming up during the chat. I'll give it a minute or two to see if any questions come in. Here we go. Thanks, Cam. Okay. I'll just quickly review the answered questions just for anyone that hasn't seen those. So first question, I don't see the answer bank in our instance of AutogenAI. Is it new? Judith responded, yes, thanks for the question. The answer bank is currently in beta. If you would like early access, please message your customer success manager to get started. Anonymous question, with the project function, what if there are people in the team who don't have access to AutoGen? All users who want to work within AutogenAI need to have a license. However, we can grant 3 different license types depending on the level of permission needed, the functionality required for the work they need to conduct. Next question, is there a scoring system, for example, reviewing the solicitation, the client and our response and grade us based on the scoring criteria so it can provide recommendations for us to win the bid? We have a separate review function that we didn't get a chance to show today. Get in touch with our team at info@autogenai.com and we can send you a video around how we do this. You'll love it. Will the drafts have more formatting functionality and the ability to add tables and graphics? Yes, you can already add and edit tables and images in the draft editor. Simply paste any tables or images into the editor. Okay. What is the cost of the platform? So our pricing depends on the number of licenses required. Get in touch with the team and we can provide you with a quote. Is the platform available for freelance bid writers or consultants? Sorry. It is available for all, but generally for those who have a large library bank of previous questions. If you get in touch with the team through our website, they'll talk through the specific requirements and see if it's a fit. We have a live AutoGen license, however, we can't see the answer bank. Yes, the answer bank is currently in beta. If you'd like early access, please message your customer success manager to get started. I see several features that are not in our version. Storyboarding for one, is that available? This is also early access feature. If you would like to get early access, please message your customer success manager to get started. And is there a license minimum? 2 licenses as a minimum. Cool. There's just one question that's unanswered currently. Could you give a ballpark figure for 2 people in an SME for 1 year's use? Cameron is typing, so an answer is about to pop up for that one. Just while that answer's coming in, I just want to extend a thanks to everyone for attending today's webinar. If you have any further questions or want a more in-depth demo, feel free to reach out to our support team. We're excited to help you streamline your qualification processes and take your bid strategy to the next level with AutogenAI. I'll give it a couple of seconds just to close out that one answer, and then we can wrap up for today. Thanks, Cam. Okay. So there are a couple of configuration costs that we need to know, SharePoint integration, user training, etc. But the team would be delighted to have a chat with you to discuss. Absolutely. Cool. Okay, thanks everyone. Appreciate your time today. Take care.